I'm saying incense music.
Nah, that's wine and what's the name music? Wine and what's the name music, boy?
There's baby oil everywhere.
Is that what they call it now?
Hilarious. Well, thank you for tuning in with us. Thank you for coming back. This is the Christina Payne Show. I am Christina Payne. And to my right, we have Troy Webb.
That is I. Could do.
To my left, we have Moralo Boykins.
What's up, y'all?
And to my further far left, we have Mr. CEO himself. Now, you said you don't want me to call you your whole name. Just call you Johnny. Because you know, I was like, Johnny Taylor, hold up. I know who Johnny Taylor is.
Who's making love
my daddy.
to your old lady? You're out making love.
Right, exactly. So I'm sure you get that all the time.
That?
Is that who you're named after, maybe?
No, Junior, so after my daddy.
Oh.
It's funny. It's either that or Johnny Walker. So,
Oh.
so I prefer Johnny Taylor, I guess.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in and everything. I know your gala is coming up.
Yes.
And that is on November 11th.
Monday, Veterans Day.
Yes. Tell us more about what's going on and everything.
So we've been around for 26 years, and once a year we bring 500 of our best students from around the country, from HBCU campuses, to one city. And we spend the first week in leadership development, the first part of the week in leadership development and a whole bunch of initiatives. And then we end up celebrating. We have a big party, and it's always on a Monday. Because when we were in New York, where we've always hosted it in New York City, Monday, Broadway is dark. And y'all know what that is. I have to say it's black folks on Broadway. It's shut down that day, right?
Yeah.
And so we weren't competing with Broadway. Well, we brought it to Washington, D.C. This will be the first year at the Washington Hilton. And so we're going to celebrate Veterans Day in Washington, D.C. for the first time ever.
That's what's
That's tight.
What's up?
That is awesome. That is awesome. If you're just tuning in, we have Mr. Taylor, who is the CEO of the Thurgood Marshall Fund.
College Fund.
College Fund.
TMCF. Think about that.
Okay, I
Yes.
got you. Now, I see that you work with public HBCU, so Howard is out of the question.
No, so I'm so glad you asked that. So we work with publicly supported. So many of them are state universities, but there are two big exceptions: Howard University and Tuskegee. Tuskegee University of Alabama is actually supported by the state of Alabama, and Howard, as you all know, gets a big congressional gift every year from the federal government. So it's a private school, but it's publicly supported. So we have two private schools, Tuskegee and Howard, as members of the Thurgood Marshall College Fund game.
That's always good.
Yes.
Yes, if you're just tuning in, we have Mr. Johnny Taylor, who is, he was named one of the Power 100 by Ebony Magazine in 2011. And he is also listed as one of the 100 most influential African Americans. Wow, that's awesome. So you,
Like 100 black people, like, you know how big that is?
Right? I
You know,
appreciate it, man.
yeah, the
No, man, that's
Thurgood
big.
Marshall College Fund is the only national organization representing nearly 300,000 students attending this country's 47 public historically black colleges and universities. Wow. Well, how did you get into all of this?
It's a long story.
Can I tell you how old you are? Are you married? What's going on with you?
I'm divorced. And
You
the
know
other
what? Our
Johnny,
listeners want to know.
hey, so the other Johnny Taylor
Give it up
song.
for divorce. Sometimes it don't work out. You gotta get out.
That's what she said, brother.
Hey man, it be like that.
Do you have children?
I have a
You're
daughter.
raising up in this whole thing?
I have a
as
little
well?
daughter. Her name is Taylor, and her name is Taylor Taylor.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
She's gonna be a star, so we already got it set. Her name is Taylor Taylor. Yeah, divorced. That reminds me of the old Johnny Taylor song, "Cheaper to Keep Her."
Okay.
Lord knows it is. Trust
Oh,
me.
that's why my dad stayed married.
She better keep it.
Cheaper to keep her. But no, so I came from the media world. I'm a media lawyer. I spent 7.5 years with Viacom.
Yeah, I see
I
you
was
went to
an
University of
lawyer,
Florida.
University of Miami.
Oh,
but you,
excuse me.
come on now.
Excuse me.
That's that other
Excuse.
school. University of
Other
Miami. I heard.
So were you there when like Finesse Mitchell was there? And...
Finesse, my frat brother. I was in
That's
his wedding. I was in his
right.
wedding.
Oh
Yeah, that's
my
my boy. Of course. Yo,
we
that's
had
right.
Finesse on the show
Yes.
almost a year ago now.
You know, he just got married again.
He made it.
Did you go to
Again.
this wedding?
Yeah, this was in Vegas about 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he just
yeah.
got
He's a
great
that
again.
guy.
He's great.
I
Great,
love
great.
him.
Vanessa's my boy. Yeah.
Yes, that is crazy.
Small world.
So the youth produces a lot of good talent there,
That's
man.
what we like to say,
Yeah.
and not just on the court, you know, on the football field, but also just, you know, in the classroom. We do a good job.
Yeah.
Can you please tell me what is a doctorate of jurisprudence?
Prudence, that's my law degree.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
JD.
it.
That's
Okay.
right. You got an MD, which is a medical
I'm sorry, I
doctor,
don't
and
mean
you
to
got that
sound so-
JD,
I've
which
just
is
never
the legal
studied.
doctor.
I'm trying to be like you, brother. You accomplished. I'm just telling
your
jokes for money.
license.
That's all I'm saying.
You're licensed in Florida, Illinois, and Washington, D.C. You reside in D.C.?
I do sort of, kind of DC Metro. I live in Virginia, Northern Virginia, Rosalind.
Yeah, that's not far. Yeah, that's not. That's right across the bridge.
That's
Ain't no lead on the ground over there. I've been over there. You been
That's
over there?
clean. Man, I just came from the
Nice.
movie theater over there, Courthouse 8. Oh my
Very
God.
Oh, that joint is nice.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
You gotta reserve your
Seats.
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reserve your seats, brother. You can recline your
Yes.
seats, man. I almost
Man,
fell
I
asleep.
did fall
You better-
asleep. They gotta wake me up.
I ain't
like
gonna
the
waste my
next day.
money. I'm cheap, so I made the show.
Take my
I said,
baby
well,
mama over there. That's
See?
I
I'm
walked
coming
in,
up.
somebody was sitting in my seat. I said, sir, that's my seat.
Yeah, it's reserved, brother. Yeah, man.
Right.
That's tight, man. Well, what do you think about the youth, like the younger generation, as far as the black males coming up?
Man, you know, you hear about the black male crisis, and I have mixed emotions. Fortunately, I'm on HBCU campuses, so I see positive role models of young black men who are about it.
Right.
And it makes me feel good because, you know, if you believe what you read in the press, all black males in particular are headed to jail, having a whole bunch of kids, pimping, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And that notion is when you come onto these campuses like Howard University or Florida A&M or North Carolina A&T, wherever you are, you see that there are brothers who are trying to come up, and it's really a positive way. But I got to tell you, it's real out there. There's some
It's
problems.
deep.
It's
Real.
deep. We have some real challenges in our community. That's why I was so excited to come on this show. Most of the time I find myself on, you know, Fox or CNBC, and you know, white folks who are interested in our issues, and I love the fact that I have a young group of radio personalities
We
and
went
black
to
folks
Howard.
who are interested in this.
Yeah,
issue.
they went to Howard.
They went to Howard.
Howard.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
dated
HU.
chicks
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Howard.
that's all I did, man. But that was in my younger days.
How old are you?
Man, we're not gonna get into all that. But,
Old enough.
Like 12 and a half.
but nah, we talked about the brothers, but what would you say to the young lady since you have a daughter coming up?
Yeah, you just have to really respect yourself. I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, and you have to require that people respect you, and particularly these little hotheads. You know,
Exactly.
no matter what, because they can be smooth talking. They ain't gonna. We all been there,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
All the degrees.
Some of us
everything
still
else.
there.
Them lies.
Don't trust us.
Some of us still there.
Some of y'all.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But really, it's all about making people respect you. And it's not about beating on your chest if you're a dude or a woman acting like you're better than somebody, but it's about having respect for yourself.
That's the real stuff,
That's
bro.
what the sisters need to do, is really respect themselves. And there's plenty of brothers out there looking for you, but
Now let me ask you this, because we talk about this all the time. We talk about respecting, you know, yourselves and walking in your worth and wisdom and stuff like that. But because so much of the media and the music is kind of deterring the youth a certain way, and you know, Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, and certain folks like Rihanna are really influencing like your daughter. I won't say that she's influencing your daughter, but those are the people who your daughter actually has to look up to. How do you decipher between what is reality and entertainment for your daughter, and show her, you know, what examples to actually look up to, like the Michelle Obamas and the Claire Huxtables and so on and so forth?
you do just that. You got to have that conversation. And you know, I remind us all the time, just because we see somebody wear something on television, doesn't mean you can wear it for real.
Right.
So I basically make
I
that
know.
same discussion. You know, what you see Mary J. Blige walk out on the stage wearing is not something you walk up on,
Right.
you know, in your work
Right.
wearing, right?
Right.
And I use that same example when I'm talking to my nieces and my nephew, and now my daughter who's 3. But just because you see it on TV doesn't mean that's real. You know what I mean? They are entertainers, and that's what they do. Your job is to live like a normal person, and normal people don't wear that. Normal people don't talk like that, and normal people don't do
Right.
that.
They don't.
So giving them real life examples means a lot. And control what they watch and what they consume. That's why I love so much. I'm standing here on the side watching you. You start off with the word. You know, it's all about knowing who we are and grounding ourselves as a people. All of us have fun. All of us have done some things that perhaps we
Yes, we
aren't so
have.
proud of. But at the end of the day, that just means we're human. That
Right.
doesn't mean we are imperfect, but ultimately we're all trying to get to that place where we're proud of who we are. And by the way, those people who made a way for us. That's what I try to tell our young generation all the time. Listen, people like us, the young generation. It's a lot of people who gave up a whole bunch for us to be able to sit here even today
Oh, of
and
course.
do what we do.
Oh, I stress that weekly.
Right? And if you keep that in mind, that'll help control you when you want to do something stupid.
Right.
Because
That's
we
so
all
true.
want to do some stupid stuff.
That's so
Cool.
true.
Right?
Sometimes we do
We
That's
do
so
that.
true.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I mean, that's me then. Maybe it's just me that.
No, sir. It's me too.
Well, I love this, but I just wanted you to explain, why do you feel it necessary to push students into the professions of art and architecture and engineering?
Yeah, so it's all over the place. First of all, I want a student to pursue whatever their passion is. We need great artists. We
Yes.
need great engineers.
Yes.
It kind of troubles me that everybody's focused on STEM right now.
Yeah.
If you're not a science, technology, engineer, math major, then it doesn't matter. That's dumb. We all have to find that gift. I'm a journalist, by the way. And there are people who want to be lawyers. There are people who want to be doctors. Most importantly, we need people to be teachers. We need black folks to go in. Because I remind folks, medical schools don't create doctors. Law schools don't create lawyers. K through 12, classroom teachers make those
Yes,
decisions.
that is true.
If you are impacted early on to appreciate education, to learn how to read, to learn how to write, to learn how to compute, then you can go on to graduate schools much later. So we need brothers and sisters to go back into the classroom as K through 12 school teachers. That's what I want to see people do. Because we'll get all that other stuff later, but we got to get our kids early on looking at black males, by the way.
Right.
And you say,
We need more
this
male
is a
teachers.
positive and black male
Black
teachers.
male
That's what we need
teachers,
in the
yes.
classroom. By the way, brothers, you can all do that. You don't have to be officially a 24-hour-a-day teacher. You can go in, and all of you, and listen to it, substitute. You can go in and read to a class once a week. Make
Y'all
it
can
part
tell
of your right.
Now,
You
some-
can
some-
teach kids how to write
I was
jokes.
about to say
Did that
something
before
something
now.
that would be geared more
Now
to
where
for
we
me.
teaching? We in the city, we in South Beach. They need you. It's hard though, man. It take a strong, determined individual because you
Like
battling-
yourself.
Like
you battling the
Like
parents.
yourself.
That's right.
You battling bad parenting and some of
Absolutely.
these parents, man.
Well,
they
you got to be
just-
willing to do it as well. See, I've actually mentored before.
Oh, nice.
So that's something that's more geared towards me. Maybe not educating
Who's
in
your
a
mentor?
conventional way. Who me?
You mentor little boys or girls?
No, it was actually classes, different
whole
classes.
class.
Yeah, different
Okay.
classes.
That's right.
Yeah, actually, yeah, different classes. I've mentored in science, and I've been. I mean, I'm multifaceted. Yeah, she looking at you like that, she can't believe it, but it's different layers to me. I'm like an onion. You know what I'm saying?
You like a-
Yeah, I'm like an
Peel him
onion.
back.
Yeah, you just peel back and you'll see different layers. So don't be so surprised. But yeah, that's something that will probably be more for me. Maybe not educating in the conventional way, but mentoring.
Well, let me just drop this. Going into a classroom once a quarter, which is what I make a point of doing, and reading to the students, real young, especially little black boys, they have to see that it's not always about being an athlete. It's not always about being an entertainer. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with those professions. But I'm saying they have to see that we come in. Ultimately, you got to be able to read. And so something as simple as, and by the, I was talking to a guy the other day. It's like, I didn't finish college. I can't read that well. How well does one have to read to a fifth grader?
No.
I mean, you don't have to really,
Cat in the hat.
Exactly.
Dog
Just to
on
see
the
us
house.
do it. That's what we have to do. And I make a point of doing it, by the way. So what's up? You gonna do it, Troy?
Yeah, I'll do it. I ain't go to Howard. I ain't go to Howard. Come on, Howard alum. Howard alum. Yeah.
We're right.
You're right.
Is it a weekend? Is it a weekend thing or like how does that
During the
work?
week, take your lunch break. Go
honestly,
into the
I'm
classroom.
down.
Seriously,
I'm
it's
down,
that
for real.
simple. Something that simple.
See?
I read to the kids. I like kids.
That's right.
But you get middle school, that's when they become youth criminals.
Nah, man, that's who needs you the most. That's who needs
With
you
the
the
lesson
most.
plan. You can't go in there with a lesson plan.
That's who needs you the most, man.
That needs more.
No, that's real. That middle school
That's
kids.
in the classroom. That's out of the classroom.
Yeah, but I've been to Johnson
It
Middle
gotta be
School
both.
twice. Seriously, for their career day and for another event.
Well,
Yeah, we should do that.
So,
Yeah,
come on.
if everybody would just commit to doing that. If our generation, your generation, our generation.
The kids
yeah,
would
just-
The
love
whole
us.
Tina Payne show.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Going
The
to
kids
Baloo.
freaking
No,
love
no,
us.
I can set up something for Johnson Middle School
That'd
for
be
real
nice.
Southeast.
Let's do it.
Saying
Let's
they
do
love
it.
that.
Let's start there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, while y'all faking, I'm the onion, see? You know what I'm saying?
Your back.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
can you tell our viewers about this gala that you're having and how the efforts of the gala contribute to what you believe in and what is going on with your foundation?
So what we do, as I said, we have almost a week full of leadership development activities, and then we bring in employers to
So you
interview.
guys are in leadership programs right now?
Right now, they start tomorrow.
Okay.
And so they'll do that for a couple of days. The faculty are actually people from business, so they come in and teach. So it's not a PhD in something, it's an executive at IBM or whatever,
Okay.
Wells Fargo. So we do that first. Then we sort of play Match.com. We bring major employers in to meet HBCU graduates. And we say, now match. You know, when you hear the employers say, we can't find black folks, we say, no, here they are.
Is there an age limit? Is there an age limit on
She
these
said you want to come
HBCUs?
in, right. But you are currently in school, most of them are juniors and seniors, and we are doing the match game. So we do that for a couple of days. The final big party, the blowout, this year we have Bill Cosby hosting it.
That's
We
the
have
homie.
right?
Yes.
Jennifer Holliday, the original Dream Girl, is going to
Oh,
be there. Because we talk
wow.
about dreams. Miss America, and you know it's interesting. Usually you don't hear about Miss America, but this is the first time that America has had a Miss America of Indian descent, and she has
Yes.
made
And she's a New
diversity her
Yorker.
platform. She's made it her platform, so we're bringing her in, and it's going to be a host of Congress people, etc. In, but what's really important is this is the first time that we're coming to the nation's capital, Chocolate City. So we spent a lot of money in New York over the time, and we said let's bring it back home. So right here at home, and we have 5 HBCUs in this area. You got Coppin, Bowie, Morgan State, Howard, and UDC, all within sort of a 45-minute
I didn't know
radius.
UDC was considered.
Yes, it is HBCU public. That's right,
Oh,
publicly
wow,
supported.
that's
a public
crazy.
school.
I didn't
That's
know
right.
that.
I never knew that.
That's right. So that's what we do. We get them all together. But why does this matter? It matters because we've got to support our young folks. You know, everybody talks about value in education and supporting education, but when it really comes down to it, they don't. And so we have to push our community to walk the talk. Education matters. And by the way, that costs money. It costs a lot of money. Y'all know what Howard costs, right? And so we got to put our money where our mouth is. And I tell folks, you must invest in education. We can't just put it on the student and say, you're smart, go to school, because it costs money to do it right. And that's what we're trying to do, is raise scholarship dollars. And the more that we raise, the more students we can put through school.
That makes sense.
Now, I'm from San Francisco, and I was reading about your friend, Mr. Dillard.
Yes.
How did you guys meet, and how was that whole thing, how did that whole thing come to be?
So Barry Diller is who she's referring to,
Yeah.
the billionaire. So if you know Barry's history, he was the creator of the Fox Network. He was the head of Paramount Pictures for a while, and then ultimately married Deandra Furstenberg. I can never say it. DVF, the rap lady, the model. So billionaire guy. He wanted to start a new internet company. Called me out of my role. I was back in the law firm as a partner and said, I'd like you to join me. And so that's where I went back in 2008, moved to New York City and
Called
worked.
you out from being a partner.
Right, partner, major law firm. Yeah, so you know that paper was good.
Yeah, man.
Look how he did. He didn't get money last.
Yeah, man.
After getting money last. You can't laugh like that as a black person. You never seen a broke person do that.
Prime real estate before. Prime
Yes.
real estate.
Yeah. So it's a great thing. We own Match.com, Home Shopping Network,
Oh my
Ticketmaster.
God.
And I was a direct report executive on this team and did that for 5 years in New York. I was on the board of the Thurgood Marshall College Fund at the time. That's interesting. So here I'm a media lawyer coming out of Paramount Pictures, and I come through, and he called me up and said, your community needs you. That was the call to order. And that was a real moment for me, because let me tell you, I make a lot less money than I used to make. Let's put it that way, a whole bunch, like a third of what I used to make.
But I bet that's still good.
But if it's
It's better than us.
hey, I'm living up in Roslyn, yes sir. But the fact of the matter is, you get to a point where making money is important, but you got to change our community. And
That's true.
When someone asks me today, what am I most passionate about? It's improving the black community.
Yeah.
That is really what drives us. So yes, I got to pay my bills and put my baby in the right school and drive the right car and all that good stuff. So you can do good and do good, and that's what we're trying to prove out at the Thurgood Marshall College Fund.
I honestly want to personally thank you just for being a good role model, a good example
Thank you.
as a
And you're
successful.
cute.
But see, that's her being extra.
No, that's good. Keep us-
No.
Talking about that money.
But for being a good example to just black men and just men in general
Thank you.
is a good thing to see. You know.
Yes,
I
thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
And I appreciate you all bringing us here. Like I said, most of the
Oh,
time,
my
the
God.
invites are from NPR and, NBC and those folks, but seeing our brothers and sisters bring us back to the community to talk about educating each other means a lot. So thank you.
Oh, of
on the
course,
radio.
Definitely.
I really
of
do
course.
appreciate
Most
it.
definitely. It don't.
Did I just say you're going to did you just say you're going to donate $1,000 to Thurgood Marshall College?
Yes,
Fund?
I
Is that
will.
what I said?
Yes, I will.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
we can
That's
make
what's up.
donations, and
Yes, you
know,
do.
and anybody else wants to make a donation, how
Oh,
can they
yeah,
keep in
that-
touch with you?
Go to our website, www.thurgoodmarshallcollegeFund.org. O-R-G. And listen, it doesn't have to be a lot of money. It can be $10, $20, every bit. We know we elected a president off of people giving very small amounts, but you just got to get a whole bunch of them to do it. So I'd encourage each of you to go there. I do want to say this. There are two organizations in this space. One is called the United Negro College Fund, UNCF. And then there's TMCF. Both organizations matter. TMCF, us, we represent the publics, generally speaking, and the United Negro College Fund represents the private HBCUs.
Yeah, I remember they wouldn't
So
give me any
that's
money
the
for Howard.
distinction,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But we did.
Yeah.
So that's the real work. So, but there are two wonderful organizations in this space, and you got to support both of them.
Sounds
Well,
good.
Bill Cosby is a great host. You guys
Yes,
are gonna have
yes.
a ball.
It's gonna be a ball.
You guys
It's
are gonna
gonna be a
raise incredible amounts of
Oh
money.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. With
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
you
And we
and
can
Bill.
attend
Yes,
too,
yes,
right?
yes.
We can come too,
Come
right?
on, come on, I got you.
And
some
special
space.
guests.
So is
Come
this
on.
black tie?
You got
This
a
is
black
black
tie,
tie?
black
All right,
tie,
I
I
got
red
put my
dress.
tux
carpet.
on. I
Come
got
on.
a tux.
Get the
You
tux.
gonna
You got a
tux.
tux?
I'm gonna run the tux. I don't have
But guess who is gonna show up? She just called me the other day, Lil Mama.
Right.
Lil Mama's gonna be
Lil
there.
Mama.
Man,
Yeah.
Lil Mama.
She gonna- after
Jump
her
on the
TLC
stage
thing,
and then
right?
snatch
We
the
got
mic
under
from
control.
Bill
Yeah.
Cosby.
But Lil Mama, MC Light, we got a host of celebrities.
MC
Light,
too.
Lights gonna be there. I mean, it's gonna be
son.
a good time. on
Son.
that night. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was proud of her too. If you
I might have
think,
to put some weave
did you
in.
check out that biopic, that TLC biopic?
Yeah, I actually did see
Man,
it.
it was
Yeah,
good.
that was real.
really
That was
good. I mean,
deep.
I
it
heard
was
Pebbles
real.
was upset about that.
Oh, she
A
had-
tad bit. Yeah,
Well,
but you know sometimes the truth hurts, right?
Yeah.
So you got to come out and see us all that night.
Okay. Well, any information you want to give out for yourself? So
No,
people
just
can get in contact with
support some
you? He
student
said
college.
no.
Hey, dog.
You don't need all that.
No, but for
Just
real.
donate.
ThurgoodMarshallCollegeFund.org. Consider coming out on Monday, but even if you don't, hey, dog. What's
Yeah.
up? Hey, I'm drawing a dog. Is it a male or female?
It's a girl.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
dog. Hey, dog.
No, I appreciate it. Seriously, just support colleges, no matter what. Even for the students, by the way, who don't attend HBCUs. Black students everywhere need support.
Yes.
And so support them no matter what. But start off by supporting HBCU
I
students at
think
Thurgood Marshall
the
College.
college experience is necessary.
Absolutely,
for-
absolutely.
For the human experience.
Yeah.
I think you
You
need to
mature
do
in more ways than you can imagine during
You
those
learn about
4 or
yourself,
5
you
or
know
6
you.
years.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Johnny
sir.
Taylor.
I appreciate you all.
We
Appreciate
love you and
Thank
appreciate you so
Ah,
much.
Absolutely. God bless.
Shout out to all the noobs out there.
Yo, yo.
I
yo, yo.
knew you was a shimmy up. That brother, 2 girls mad. He was like, you know how they do it. I can't do it. I can never get my shimmy. I can never get the shimmy.
I
All
can say.
right. Well, thank you for tuning in. This is the Christina Payne Show. I am Christina Payne. We will be right back. DJ K met on them ones and twos. Lego. We'll be right back with entertainment news and Nicole, Wray, and Rollo says and light skin Lamont lessons. Maybe I don't know.
We gonna get you
Wins
together.
wisdom.
We gonna get you together, man. We gonna-
All right, but we love you. We'll be right back. This is the Christina Payne Show. WLVS Radio. Listen, Vision Live.com. Hey, and welcome back. This is the Christina Payne Show. I am Christina Payne. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. To my right, we have Troy Webb.
Get baby doo doo.
To my left, we have Rollo Boykins.
Dog skin.
Yeah, yeah.
You're hilarious. But right now, we have the one, the only. If y'all remember, I'm not even.
My singers that's in my band, she's from flying in from California.
Yeah, you're from Virginia,
I
right?
was born in California and raised in Virginia. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that's what it is. Because I'm from California, so whenever I hear somebody else was from California, born in California, I'm like, yeah, Cali.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I know. I'm the same way.
Yeah, well, we can't wait for this show tonight. What can we expect?
I'm excited too because we've been we've been doing a lot of touring overseas, Europe, and I just got back from a 3-week tour over in Europe. We went to Switzerland, Amsterdam, London, Paris, France, Germany, and the response was really great. You know, I'm in a soul band now. I mean, I still write and produce hip hop and R&B pop records, but I just kind of like took a break. For my own project and wanted to do some soul music and work with a live band. Something that I wanted to do for a long time, and I had the privilege to do it. I mean, it's really cool. It's electric. It's funky. I mean, it's live. It's soulful. It's kind of vintage throwback R&B from like the 60s and 70s, and there's a lot of power. It's a powerhouse show. I'm really, able to showcase my vocals on. Actually, I showcased, powerful vocals on this album, which my fans really hadn't really heard me sing in a while. I mean, I was doing a lot of R&B and soft vocals, melodic vocals, but on this album, the background music is very powerful and strong. Kind of took me back to my church era. It's not like gospel; it's just really powerful and soulful, and that's what you guys can expect. I mean, it's really funky. It's like it's something different, but it's fun. It's still young, and the story nothing much has really changed. It's just like I have a live band now. I have background singers, and
Because I saw 2 girls in the flyer with you that were behind you. Are those your backup singers, or they're part of the group?
Yeah, they're my backup singers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you still look good, I tell you that. You still look good.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're still beautiful.
You're very well.
How young are you now? Because I remember.
I am young.
No matter what you think.
I met Roberta Flack a couple of years ago, and she said, "Baby," she said, "you look beautiful." And she asked me how old I was, and I told her, she was like, "Between me and you, don't ever tell anybody how old you are. That's just between you and God."
I heard that.
You look young.
Yes.
A lot of people tell me, Nicole, you still look the same. I'm like, I didn't have a hard life,
Right.
I'm blessed with beautiful genes from my ancestors and my grandfather, and my grandmother, my mother, my dad. So.
And you just, move the bangs out the way so we can see more of your face and stuff, of your beautiful face. How old were you when you got up with Missy and you were under Missy Elliott's Gold Mine label?
I was a teenager. I met Missy Elliott when I just turned 16.
Oh my God.
I was in middle school.
How did she find you?
I met her. Actually, she's from my hometown, and she was at her high school, and my brother, he sings as well, and he went up there. They was doing some talent, something she was looking for some artist or whatever. And he ran into her at her school, and she was just like, I'm looking for a female artist.
Wow.
And he was like, my sister can sing and blah blah blah. So obviously, he must have gave her a house phone number because I don't remember like having a cell phone back then.
Right.
So he obviously must have gave her my mom's house phone number, and she called, and I guess set a date and came over to the house.
Yo, shout out to your brother.
Yeah, that doesn't even happen anymore in the industry. It's just
Okay.
that,
Oh my God.
either you're doing like these American Idols, you think you can sing or you think you can dance type of, things or reality shows. So I'm honestly blessed. One of the individuals is blessed that has had a house call visit from Missy Elliott back in the day to come and hear me sing.
Yeah, not many people can say that.
Yes. If you're just tuning in, we have.
And she was a genius. She was a genius. Like back then, actually when I first met her, I didn't know who the hell she was. I just knew she was there, and she was telling me about everybody that she had worked with, and she wanted to. Yeah, I didn't know who she was. She was working with Jodeci and Mary J. Blige, TLC, and all those guys back then. And so she was always doing her thing, always was a genius. So I'm kind of like blessed to have been able to be around and experience that.
And you guys are still friends, and she's still your mentor?
She's still my mentor, and we kind of lost touch over the years, but recently we've been in touch. We've been talking, and she, we've talked, and she's been watching me from afar. She's proud of me, and hopefully we can get together for this next album that I'm about to work on, and do some things together.
You also had a brief stint with Rockefeller too, right?
Absolutely, I had like a really brief counselor with Rockefeller.
Can I say that? No, can I say this? I'm sorry, I wanted to say something. I remember seeing you, I don't know if it was like 2002 or 2003, they gave Damon Dash the key to the city in Richmond. And you were there, and it was like a big thing where I think they announced your signing.
Yeah, I was there. I remember that.
Yeah.
I had just came on board. then. It was an exciting time. It didn't last long, but, it was a dream of mine after my whole experience with, with Super Friends, Ricky Elliott, Timberland, and everybody showed me love. And we all kind of went on our separate ways. And my journey kind of led me to New York, and I stayed in New York for 2 years. And I was just kind of like looking for a new home, and I just didn't know exactly how to do it. I ran into Kenny Burns, and he was actually over at Rockefeller doing their R&B division, and he kind of stuck by my side and introduced me back to Damon Dash, and they fell in love with my voice. And they had an R&B division at the time. It was myself, Will, and Denim, and Alan Anthony from Christiana over there.
Young Steph.
I came on board and just, started working on records, and then I got a deal. We released that If I Was Your Girlfriend record. It kind of took off, and then, things kind of unfortunately didn't really go well over there for me, and I kind of like got out of that situation and, got a publishing deal and started writing. And then Damon invited me to come back to New York years after the whole fact, maybe like 5 or 6 years after the whole Rockefeller experience, to work with the Black Keys, and that kind of like, struck a nerve in me to want to do soul music again, and to really, switch my vocals and to do something different that I had never done before. So that's a part of my story,
Well, I still talk about that weekend.
Yeah, that weekend was off the chain.
That weekend was crazy. I'm trying to tell you, I still talk about that.
It was live in the city. It was crazy. I'll never forget it.
Me neither. Hey, Nicole, we share that because I'll never forget that weekend either.
I remember going from club to club, like, oh my God, I was out all night.
I remember going from hotel room to hotel room, but
I had a pair of Bijou jeans. I never forget because it was like popping back then. Bijou jeans. I had my butter Timbs on and a little New York cap.
And your what's the name?
Had a belly top on.
Yeah, your what's the name was sitting all high. Oh, never mind. That was
Christian, it was popping.
Yeah,
I remember that. Like it was yesterday. I had so much fun. I just felt blessed and honored to be a part of Rockefeller after coming off of, because sometimes you don't really get another big shot. And I felt like I've only worked with geniuses in my career. Like I started out working with Pharrell and Chad Musical of the Neptunes.
Right.
And then, Missy took me to Pharrell first, and I worked with Teddy Riley, and had a chance to work with Missy Elliott and Timberland and Aaliyah, and the whole Virginia camp, the clips, and now I'm off doing my soul thing.
Cameron too. You had that hit with Cameron.
Yes. That was a diplomat.
Yeah. You already know. I'm on you, girl. I'm on you, girl.
I've been all around.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I'm reading this quote right now that you said it was hard for me. I was in the streets. I went back to doing regular things. I wasn't getting into trouble, but I was in a relationship that wasn't good for me. And because here we talk about like a lot of things that could deter you off your path, and especially certain people, and and that's why you need to keep track of like who your real friends are, and your real family, and your real folks, and who has your best interests at heart. And can you tell us a little bit about like what you were going through at this point, when you were saying at one point I was staying at my sister's house and I was sleeping on the floor, and and I didn't want her friends to see me.
I didn't understand really what was going on. Actually, I got started when I was 15, so it kind of took me out of my regular life until stardom, fame, celebrityhood, and I was still wet behind the ears. My mom was managing me, and had a super big opportunity. Coming from Virginia, it was a huge, big deal, a big deal, and I'm not saying I didn't grasp it. It's just that things happened so fast and it ended really fast. I didn't have to blame anyone. I just felt like it wasn't my time to evolve. It was a lot of other things that I needed to learn, and it was a whole new team that I needed to get with that was gonna push me and believe in my dreams. And in the meantime, I went back home. It's like you have fame, and then you go back home, and I don't know if you've been to Virginia, and it's just like any hometown. I've talked to people that my hometown is hard. Your hometown, everybody's rooting for you. You got love, and you got industry. industry, I mean, it really takes a team, and my team kind of like fell apart. And I was young and I didn't know how to go back out there. I really didn't have, anybody to keep fighting. I would find people and they didn't understand how to take my careers in their hands and take it to the next level. Obviously, I had a dream and I believed I had the voice, I could write, and I couldn't really do it on my own, and I was just falling short. And I didn't have the money. I mean, money came and money went. You know what I mean? I had to live, I had to survive. And at one point, I was just like, I couldn't deal with it anymore. And I was almost, to the point where I wanted to give up, and I would hear things that people would say that would kind of like hurt me and hurt my feelings. Like, why don't they understand? Why don't they get it? And I just, I got in church and I would pray and I was like, and I just kind of felt like Virginia was kind of closing on me. And something came to me, was like, you need to move. You need to move now. But then I didn't want to move because I didn't like Virginia. It was just that I was too big for that place, and I just felt like I can't succeed in this small little place.
You can't breathe in that little pond.
So I had to leave. Yeah, so it took time, and I had to leave and gather my thoughts and get my life back together. And that's when I moved to Atlanta in 2005. And I've been there ever since, and I've been writing. I've had 2 big, major publishing deals, and I've been writing for other artists and kind of under the radar for over 10 years now, and I'm kind of resurfacing and trying to,
Sway from MTV, XM.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said hi, and please hit him up when you come to New York.
I definitely will. Hopefully he will, come to my show in New York.
Yeah, I'll send you his info, when we get off the air and whatnot. But we were definitely talking about you last night, and he was like, please see how everything was for her, in that whole transition. She was so young, and how she's dealing with everything. And, we all gotta, when folks don't appreciate us, sometimes we gotta go get back in the cut and appreciate ourselves and realize our own worth and our own passions and, what God is trying to do through us.
Exactly.
So, girl, I look forward to coming to see you tonight at Howard Theater. I cannot wait.
It's gonna be fun.
I cannot wait. I think there's a couple more tickets left, but they're close to selling out. So everybody, get down there, Ticketmaster, HowardTheater.com. Get down there, buy your tickets. I don't think it's that much. It's between $20 and $40.
Yeah, come on and support your girl, Nicole Wray.
Thank you, Nicole. Hey,
I'm back in effect, doing some beautiful things, sharing my story, and I just really kind of cater to everyday people getting up, going to work, struggling, trying to get their life together. It's a story I want to be able to sing and people to be able to relate to my story and not taking people off the planet. If we can be eclectic and kind of get deep, and I'm really not trying to get deep, I just want to get into people's.
Girl, people need that deepness. Don't be afraid. People need that.
You single?
Yeah.
Are you single? Are you single?
Do I sing?
She said, are you single?
Are you single?
No, I'm not single. I'm dating right now.
Okay.
I was single for a while. I actually just started back dating. And it's fun. It kind of keeps my mind. I can go to sleep at night. It was fun a time where I was just up all night. Why am I up? And everybody else is sleeping.
Okay.
Well,
Somebody should just hug on and love on and be able to talk to.
Well,
and
Nicole.
somebody you can communicate with. And I definitely started dating. And it's cool. It's pretty cool. And I was like, I want to date. But, it just kind of happened. I'm thankful because it just came out of nowhere.
Well, that's awesome. And I hope that he is a gentleman and a strong man of God and everything you need. And if he's not, God moves him out the way.
Yes, he is. He's blessed. Yeah, he is.
We'll always have Rockefeller Weekend in Richmond, Nicole.
We will always have Rockefeller Weekend.
Yeah, we will always.
Throw your diamonds up.
There we go. We'll always.
Well, how can people get in touch with you? If they want to, tweet you or book you or, anything like that. How can they keep in touch with you?
Well, my Twitter is Lady the Band on Twitter, and I'm Lady the Band on Instagram, and I still have Nicole Wray on Twitter, The Real Nicole Wray. My Facebook is Lady the Band, so it's either you're going to find me at Lady the Band or Nicole Wray.
Okay. I got you. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Thank you for your time and everything. I know you're busy in the airport. And we will definitely come see you tonight. I cannot wait to meet you in person.
You guys get out there tonight. Let's have some fun.
Thank you.
Let's party. And I'll see you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, girl.
Well, thank you for tuning in to
Take
the
care.
Christina Payne Show. We love you, girl.
We love you guys back.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Okay.
Hey, DJ K Meta on them ones and twos. If you are just tuning in, you just missed Nicole Wray. Missy Elliott's protege. Protege.
Protege.
Okay, thank you. She is awesome. And you know what? I saw that flyer with the 3 backup singers on the back, like it was on the back of like Eric Roberson's flyer for Howard Theater last week. I didn't know who that was, but the face felt familiar. I was like, I know this face, but I don't know who this group is with the white girls in the back. I don't know.
I knew them.
But now, yeah, I was like, she definitely is a woman. And she is beautiful, and I cannot wait to see her tonight. She has a beautiful, beautiful voice. Did we play I'm Gonna Make It? Oh, is it on now? Is that what you need?
Oh yeah, I played that.
Yeah, that joint was the bomb. Yeah, that was on the billboards. Like it peaked at number 5 on the billboards. Like,
what would you sing? Sing it again.
Don't.
I'm gonna hit her
I
sing.
got what you want. I got what you need.
That ain't the way that shit went. That can't be the way that shit.
Let Rollo do it. I ain't never seen that
Rollo,
voice.
don't do it neither, man, cause
It's
that
too
can't
early.
be the way that shit went.
Oh, really?
It's too strong.
Hey, where my banana pudding go that I brought in here?
You want some banana pudding?
Put
Yeah.
order some nana
Right.
pudding.
Famous, yo.
I was up till 4 in the morning. I had to do a cake order. Now, see, I don't tweet everything about my life, people, because I can't. Okay? Christina was up doing a cake order for Floyd Mayweather.
Come
Okay?
on, man, tell him.
Money
Come
Mayweather.
on, man, tell him.
Okay?
Come on,
Yes.
man, tell him.
Banana puddings, red velvet,
Yeah.
chocolate cake,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And then they said it needs to get to the airport to get on a flight, a private jet at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I said, can I go?
And
Can me go too?
and Money Mayweather said, what would he say?
I got radio. I couldn't go.
Yeah. See?
So,
But money
But
said
usually that's
something.
what happens. People would like pay me to come bake for them, and they'll fly me in and like, oh, come do our birthday party, you know.
So
stuff
you be
like that.
making fruit?
I do, and
Right.
I started like for real, like 10 years ago. Like 03 was like when I made my business cards and the whole 9. And I've done cakes for Kamora Lee, for Gladys Knight, for John Legend, for everybody named Mama. Like
that's
I don't,
real.
to the point where I stopped taking pictures of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where I was just like, it's too much. It's all the time. What you like when you used to something, you don't really. You know, you're not like, oh, let me get a shot. Oh, let me get a shot. Oh, let me get a shot. Like when I was 15, like my mentor told me, okay, you're about to go to this movie premiere with Spike Lee. Do not bring a camera. Do not. Don't be that person. So that's why now everybody's all the selfies and all this other type of stuff. I'm like, my generation wasn't on that. Like at all.
I had
Like,
the technology.
but that too, but it was more discretion. It was more like, if you don't know, you don't go.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn.
Coca-Cola actually had a tour like that, like where certain people only knew about these certain concerts that were going on. If you don't know, you don't go.
Call me old fashioned, but if you fly in on my dime, you gonna do more than bake me a cake.
Shut up,
That's
fool.
for damn sure. You gonna bake that shit next or something. If I done flew your ass in, damn a souffle. You
But the money that these people deal with, man, this ain't nothing. This is like,
I
let me
know.
get some French fries. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, but
Like,
it's just
they
the
ain't-
old fashioned in the
This ain't nothing.
It's just me.
Yeah, this ain't nothing. Drake had a show in New York, or no, he had a show in Toronto, and he was trying to get Chris Brown to fly up there, and because something happened with his passport or where he sent a jet down here to fly Chris to Toronto. These niggas didn't have a passport, so like, jets is flying. We just
Might be, but
that's all. I'm almost there. Almost there. But yeah, so I don't know if Lloyd or yeah, we need some entertainment news in our life. Can we just go straight in?
Dang, why wouldn't we? Huh?
Yeah.
Dang.
Cause we need some Rollo says we need some entertainment news.
It says,
We need to.
You brought up mine.
man, I bite her face, Riri. Come on, man.
It's because that MAC makeup is so great.
Man, in a good
That's
way.
why.
In a good
It
way.
really is.
Yeah.
And her bangs working.
Yeah.
Cover that head.
In
Christina
in
knows.
a good
I
way.
do know.
In a good way.
Everybody got that was a quick one.
So moving on to Kanye West. He was spotted in LA shopping with his Confederate bomber jacket.
Oh
For
God.
those of you who don't know, Kanye was selling Confederate flags as souvenirs for his Jesus tour, which is on hiatus right now. Not really news, but how do you feel about it, guys?
I don't feel-
Hilarious.
Nah, it ain't no losses. his mind. He doing exactly what he wanted to happen. We talking about it. That's what happened.
How do you think white people feel?
I used to like.
Uncomfortable as they should.
No, I used to like the Dukes of Hazzard cup.
I
I'm not
did
gonna
too.
lie. So,
I used to
yeah,
love
so-
Daisy.
They had a
Yeah.
Confederate
Unfortunately,
flag.
it's an attractive flag, but it has an awful meaning behind it.
Yeah.
So
Represents.
Well, you know how like
oppression.
people try to like flip the meanings,
Oppression.
like even in San Francisco, like the faggots are wearing shirts that say fag on them.
Not the flag.
Dang.
wow.
Here we go.
That was strong.
Here we
Yes.
go.
Damn.
What's my man name on Grey's Anatomy that got kicked off? That one.
That's why we
Isaiah
have
Washington.
Grey's Anatomy.
Isaiah Washington.
What's my name?
Isaiah Washington.
Yeah, Isaiah. Damn, Isaiah. Come on, Isaiah. Shit.
Former couple Morley Simmons and Russell Simmons were spotted this week in the Lakers and Atlanta Hawks game. Not only were the ex-couple seen at the game, but Monday, Mr. Simmons tweeted, officially Kimura just gave $50,000 to Life Camp, a critical anti-violence program in our country. I'm blown away.
I would have tweeted too.
So Kimura released the official statement as Kimura released this official statement as a response. There you go.
As a member,
As a mother,
As an entrepreneur.
and a community member, I'm proud to support Life Camp and the work its founder, Erica Ford, has done to alleviate gun violence. The only way we will heal as a country that is being torn apart by excessive violence is by properly funding groups that do the grassroots work in the community. I am proud to support such an important program. So,
Indeed.
you know, shouts out to them, the Life Campaign, and bringing some voice to our gun violence issue here in the United States of America.
A lot of issues.
We got a lot of problems. Speaking of which, birthdays are a problem, especially for Diddy. He's decided to change his birthday this year from November 4th
I changed my birthday.
to November 16th.
Indeed.
You know why he changed it?
Because he was
Because he
tired.
said he was.
Last year when he changed his name to Swag for like a month.
He did?
I know that.
He was like, I am
I
Swag.
miss
So,
being
you
a
know,
kid. I miss being a kid.
congratulations, Diddy, for whenever your birthday is. Scorpios all over the world were envious of you.
His birthday is definitely a celebration because he knows how to throw a party.
Well,
Indeed.
speaking of partying, Idris Elba was rushed to the hospital after suffering an asthma attack.
That is so,
November 2nd.
that is so not dark skinned of you, Idris, man.
He needs to stop
Due
smoking.
to his asthma attack, he had to miss a few press releases in South Africa for his most recently filmed movie, Mandela. The attack occurred on the plane while traveling from London to Johannesburg. And since Saturday, he has recovered and was cleared to attend the huge premiere on Sunday, November 3rd. Mandela's Long Walk to Freedom releases in the U.S. November 29th and in the U.K. on January 3rd, 2014.
Mandela.
That's unfortunate.
Wow.
Cause you know they take you in hell when you go on the plane down. Shit.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey, you ain't
They made me throw away my cocoa butter. I was livid.
Yeah, man, you knew better. You know you can't pass through regular security with no liquids, man.
In additional
It's not a
news,
liquid. It's a formula. I'm sorry.
I understand it's very crucial to your life. But here's some additional news that's also crucial to our lives. The outfit garnered media attention after a photo of the boy dressed in the KKK regalia was posted to the WHSB Facebook page. When Black was confronted by the network, she defended her decision. My brother has worn it when he was in kindergarten and when he was 13, Black said. She went on to claim that there's nothing wrong with the costume or with the white supremacist group, which she says still exists in their Virginia town. It's
Wow.
supposed to be white with white, black with black, man with woman, and all that.
Let's look.
That's what the KKK
I ain't
stands
gonna
for.
lie.
So,
Wow.
I
wow.
might have kicked
Look
the
at that
boy
little.
to the ground. not like a I'm trying to hurt you
Like
kid.
to the throat?
But it's like you silly, like a push kick.
It's
Silly for that.
just like, wow.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
man, but it ain't on the kid.
Would you
But
give
he
him
don't
some
know.
candy if he showed up at your door?
That's true.
I would. I don't know.
No,
You would've
I
given him candy.
What would you do? What
I
would
would
you
just look
do
at the
for
mom.
real if some little kid showed up at your doorstep like that?
You know what? The least offensive thing I could do, but most offensive thing I could do would probably just like fart on the child and walk away.
Hilarious!
Just like just punish them. Just like let you know I'm feeling just
Like a wet fart.
Just
Hey,
real,
I
just
just want
very
I wouldn't open the
serious,
door.
just
I wouldn't open
open
the door.
ass gas releasing on this child because it's not his fault. His parents have trained. Racism
That
is
is
not
true.
an
That
issue.
is true.
So I mean, I want to let him know that this is wrong and it stinks.
That is true.
I would.
It's true.
I just wouldn't open the door, man. I wouldn't open the door.
This is wrong and it stinks.
I just.
Well, we have some more Halloween pictures.
Yes, that's what I was
Do
gonna say.
you guys
Don't we have
another
more?
one? Do you have another offensive costume that you?
No, not offensive, just
I was gonna say there was another young woman who recently she dressed up as a Boston Marathon runner. Posted it all over Facebook and Instagram. She's been getting awful death
Oh
threats.
my
Her
god.
Instagram, I'm sorry, her Facebook screen name is a skank from Michigan.
What?
Yeah. She posted pictures of herself as a Boston Marathon runner. She's recently lost her job.
So wait, did she like cut off one of her legs a little
She was
bit or
just
something?
bloody and like had like a number on
That
her shirt.
is not okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jesus. Somebody was Trayvon Martin.
Yeah.
Did y'all see
That,
that?
and the girl who was in the middle of that picture also lost her job. So it's kind of interesting
Oh,
to
she
see.
lost her job?
She lost her job. She was I don't know what she was doing, but she lost her job.
Hey, don't be tweeting.
Don't be stupid. Don't be offensive. Or like the girl who had the Africa party, where a lot of people showed her blackface. So
Wow. Well, we don't have any embarrassing costumes. We have some celebrity costumes.
Oh, I'd love to see those.
There's some on my iPad.
You got
too.
that Ellen jam?
Yeah, Ellen with her. What's her name?
Was those really her jam?
Oh, that is so cute.
Who is this? Is
Yeah, be honest.
Nefertiti?
This is Nefertiti Tika Sumner.
That's hot.
Oh, that's
That's
lovely.
freaking hot. That's
Who
hot.
was Tika? Who was
She's
She
on.
is-
She's the hoe on that one show.
Oh,
Great.
On that Tyler Perry.
This
Oh.
is
Rihanna as a cholo for Halloween.
That's hella
you
funny.
called her a cholo?
That's how they dress in LA. They East
That
LA,
is
you will find
sexy.
them looking just like that. And they dangerous too. They
Yeah,
got
she looks like she
knives.
might have like a razor right.
Yeah, straight
She can
up.
raise me
She's
up.
gonna kind
I'll
of.
heal.
We're back in Nefertiti.
That is so hot. Oh my god, I love that.
Excellent.
Hello.
That's
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
She went as a
There we go.
She
whore.
needs help.
Yeah, there we go. I'll take it.
We just heard that.
That's terrible.
That's
Yeah, that was hella
That's
funny.
Miley Cyrus's
That's
mouth.
crazy.
Miley Cyrus's mouth.
Who is that? Is Miley Cyrus's mouth?
This is the view.
That's Jenny McCarthy.
That's
Jenny McCarthy's fantastic.
She went as
And is Whoopi Goldberg Mr. T?
No, she's like somebody else from some other like movie show.
Tina Turner from
I
the
just-
Thunderdome. Yeah, that's what it is. Tina Turner from the
That's
Thunderdome.
weird. We gotta get off that.
There we go.
These two were seen hanging out a lot.
Is
Floyd
she-
Mayweather and Lindsay Lohan.
Is she
And
supposed to be
she's-
Freddy Krueger?
She's Freddy Krueger. She's Carrie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my god.
There they go. That's cool.
Carrie.
that's pretty good.
Getting money.
Who's that?
This is Michael Strahan and Kelly Ripa.
Hilarious!
Miley Cyrus.
Dude, that hella looks like Miley.
Yeah, I was about to say she really look like her, yeah?
Yeah,
He looks like a black Beetlejuice.
he does.
Come on. There's too many sisters
That's
doing
Queen
this.
Queen
Latifah.
Latifah was the queen.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Queen Nefertiti.
Queen-
So wait, what was the other girl? Cleopatra?
What the F?
That is.
Is that
Cruella
Edward
de
Scissorhands?
Vil. Cruella
No,
de
this is
Vil.
Cruella de Vil.
Oh, it is, and she has a doggy.
That's Miley Cyrus.
This is Izzy Azalea. She's
Oh.
a T.I.'s rapper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Iggy
yeah.
Azalea.
Yeah.
She got a what's her name on her too.
Tamar Braxton. That's
Looks
that's
like
no
She got an apple pipe.
Man, she need to cut that mess out. What she doing too, man.
Skin bleaching?
Nah, with the Vivica Fox in her, man. You know.
This is Taraji.
I'm tired of Catwoman outfits, okay?
Yeah, but I never
Stop.
get tired of Taraji. So, have mercy.
She looks good. Oh.
Beyonce and crew. She just went as an angel.
Yeah, she worked really hard on that costume.
She's like, I'm gonna wear white.
I like the Karate Kid costumes
that?
in the back, though. I do like
Get
that.
him a body
Yeah,
bag!
yeah, I do like that. I like the Karate Kid joint,
That's
though.
what it is.
I ain't gonna lie.
This is June Ambrose as the queen from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh wow.
Who
You
is
know what
she?
she looks like? Remember the chick? No, she looks like the chick from Hocus Pocus. With, doesn't she?
Bette Midler.
She looks like
Bette
Bette Midler from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
So that's what she is to me.
Shout out to that
Betty.
guy.
Yeah. That's it?
Wow, that's sad.
Ain't that a beat?
Allie,
I'm
Want
good,
some?
thank
Want
you.
some?
anybody else?
Anybody else? Like, there was a lot.
This is peach wine.
So that cake.
Peach
Go
wine. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I have a couple of things of news as well.
Okay.
The DC ANC Commission anonymously voted 10-0 to change the Redskins name.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
So wait, come up. They're gonna change it.
You know, Snyder said, "I will not change the name."
You gonna
though."
lose money.
Yeah.
So can DC overrule the owner though?
They can't. But however, I did hear yesterday that.
Ellen DeGeneres. We just Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah, that was
Wow.
gross.
Oh, that was really your booby?
No,
No.
it comes with the shirt.
Oh, it comes with the shirt. Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Okay. I heard from a source yesterday that Snyder's neighbor has already purchased the rights to the Bravehearts. The name of the
Wow.
Bravehearts. So it's already been in action. He can't really,
Washington's
announce it.
Bravehearts.
Yeah, the Bravehearts has already been purchased.
Good.
But they're also saying that, this is going to bring up the value of all of the Redskins.
Bravehearts.
All this stuff will be useful.
Bravehearts. So what are we gonna put the teddy bear,
No, I
like
said,
the
I said,
Care
why
Bear,
they can't
on,
just,
on the joint?
why, honestly,
They
why we
wouldn't-
can't just be the skins? You know what
The
I mean?
skins?
Yeah, why we can't just be the skins?
The pork
and-
skins.
No, just the skins, man. I mean, the name, we kind of know where it's from, but
They
we
not
cut
gonna
out the
change it,
tradition
bro.
and then change the logo from the Indian head to just the arrow.
It's money.
Why don't we change it to white skins?
It's money.
See, there we go.
The white skin.
But it's more.
Pass
no
this
way to
around
counter for
and give
that
it
at
back.
all.
But this is the new $100 bill.
That's the new honey.
You took that to the camera,
Pass it
somebody.
around and give it back.
Right there, there you
Yeah,
go.
it looks like a euro, kinda.
You have a camera here.
The new honey.
Yeah.
Oh, introduction.
Camera, please.
Introducing
Oh, that's
the
on the
new
camera. I don't know.
100. Introducing the new 100.
We should think
Introducing
of new Redskins name.
100. The Washington Hundreds.
Yeah, flip it over.
The Washington Benjamins.
It looks like a euro if you travel it.
Washington Capitals.
We already got them. The Washington
Oh,
Benjamins.
we do got the Capitals, huh?
Yeah, we
I forgot all about hockey.
Washington.
The
do.
Capitals.
The Washington.
The Washington
Jurisdiction.
Monuments.
The Washington Benjamins.
Washington Monuments. That's
Washington
hilarious.
Benjamins.
Yes.
How about the Washington white
The
chocolate?
Washington Ethiopian Drivers.
Oh my god. Oh, you
We
know
need
what?
a name that's like brings out. You know what I'm saying?
Washington Chili Balls.
Hilarious. Hey, speaking of naming,
Braveheart
guess
is
who
like
else
that.
needs a freaking name right now?
Is it a baby?
Remember that panda over at the zoo? It's coming up on 100 days, and that's when they like name pandas.
I thought that
Like
damn
they'll give
name
them like a Chinese name, like an
Tayshawn?
ancient Chinese name. So this is what they have. Like you guys can pull this up as well, but you have a choice between 5 names. One is Bow Bow.
No.
Yeah, that means precious. That means
Bow Bow.
precious. Yeah, it means precious in Cantonese or something.
Wow, wow.
Another one is Ling Yao. Another one is Long Yum.
I don't like that.
Another
That
one
sound like a
is
curry out.
Zaba something,
No.
and then another one is like Mulan.
First of all, no.
So you know everybody's like Mulan because of the Disney cartoon.
Long Yum. I like
Long
that.
Yum.
Long Yum.
Like a curry out.
Yeah, now damn that Long
Shut
Yum.
up,
Shit.
Troy.
Yummy for a long time, huh, baby? Okay.
But yeah, so and you guys can go online to help name this panda. It's a female panda at the zoo. So many people are looking forward to it. But
Can you
also,
still watch on Panda Cam?
yes, you can. And there's like some new giraffe or something that just got born, so like you guys can check that out. Also, have you guys heard about the Toronto mayor? Can we pull up a picture of this guy?
Uh-oh.
Because this guy made my day yesterday.
He's
okay?
putting Marion Barry to shame.
Dude.
He really
And
is.
then they asked this guy, they asked him, so when did you smoke crack? This fool said a year ago.
Yeah, he just said it.
A year ago. Not 15 years ago, 20 years ago. A year ago.
I
Like
like how he
last
says it.
Cinco de Mayo. This fool was smoking crack, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, if
And I like how he tries to justify it. I was probably drunk.
He said he was in a drunken stupor when he
Yes.
smoked crack. How do you find crack as a mayor? How do you find crack in a drunken stupor? Like, where are you, brother? You are in Toronto.
The prostitutes.
Yeah.
Prostitutes.
Nah, he kept it real.
Now he is so big. This dude ain't smoking real good crack, is he? He said he just tried it once.
He's smoking.
Y'all believe him? He said, I smoke crack once, but I don't do drugs. Hashtag.
But I told you drugs.
That's what he
I
said.
smoke crack, but I don't do drugs.
That is what the brother said.
There.
Wow.
So that was the crack admission we
that
had.
must be like a Canadian roll. Like that
I
must
think
be
so.
something that's special to
I
them.
think so. I just want to know where he got it from. That is my question, honestly. Oh, next week is Olivia Fox's birthday, and so you can check me, Ali Blah Blah, Christina Hammond on the Olivia Fox show. We love you, Olivia. Happy birthday.
Happy future
I already
birthday.
got you a gift, boo. But Rollo, can we get some Rollo says something?
Rollo says, I want everybody to go out and see that 12 Years a Slave movie.
Oh,
goodness.
you saw
After
that?
you see Kick Ass, because I heard that was good.
I want to see Bad Grandpa. We need to go see
Did you
that.
see Bad Grandpa?
I want to see it. I didn't see
God.
it. You saw it?
I didn't see
Oh.
it.
White men having sex and stuff. Kerry Washington. Now you know this show that she is on. Everybody be watching it. I heard she's getting it from 2 white dudes now on the show.
Good for her.
Yeah. So aside at the same time, the president and this new boo she messing with.
At the
Good for
same
you.
damn time.
You're so awesome as an actress. But anyway, we found out that her baby daddy is he got cut from the Niners boo. So you about to be carrying this fool,
Oh.
and you ain't even know it.
Side note about Kerry Washington though. She was on Saturday Night Live last week.
Yes, she was,
And
and she
they
did
did-
Beyonce and Rihanna and
Yeah.
Michelle Obama and Oprah.
There was the opening skit, the cold opening, where they addressed the issue with Saturday Night Live. I'm sorry, Kenan Thompson saying that there were not enough black women who were funny to be on a sketch comedy show.
Oh no.
So they opened with
why
Kerry
is it
Washington
that-
as Michelle Obama and Oprah Winfrey, and she was, changing wigs and running around and doing sorts of things while they were scrolling on the screen. A message from the producers saying, "We recognize this is an issue."
That's wacky.
Yeah, because they
And
used to
they,
have
like-
Maya Rudolph playing like all the black people, but
remember
she's
she was like
light-skinned.
Beyonce, and she
Yeah.
was like all this other stuff. So, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, they just need to expand their sort of market, I guess. And
Was Whoopi ever on SNL?
No.
No, okay.
there was I can't even remember her name. There was a black woman who had a role for about a year and a half on Saturday Night Live. I remember like early
really?
90s. This is like right back. I remember like I was
Oh,
very young. With
I
Phil
do know
Hartman.
what you're talking about.
Remember
she had like
the
big
braids,
eyes
yeah.
and yeah.
And
okay.
she was on like the era around Phil Hartman, but she was only one for about a season or 2, and that's when they fired their entire cast. But I can't
totally
remember
remember that.
any other black women being a cast member since then.
So what do we need to do? Audition or what? Like how do they pick
Nah,
people for
honest-
SNL? My homeboy
The
Jay
thing about
Farrell is on
SNL is that
SNL.
they usually start out as writers. So you need to probably encourage more black women to be writers.
Well,
I write.
also you gotta think like with the way comedy is nowadays, it's hard to find a black woman that's outside of a box.
Yeah.
Oh,
You see what I'm
right.
saying? You see what I'm saying? That's outside of a box because they all going by the same formula. Oh, we need to talk about that because that's how that person
Yeah.
got successful. So, and they're looking for someone who's original.
Exactly.
So,
I don't know if
Who's
you
not like a battered black woman like,
Exactly.
oh hell no.
or even just who's able to sort of make fun of herself. I think that
Right.
one comedian that I like a lot is Aisha Tyler. She does. She's a really well, but I mean, she's not a sketch comedian. Like
Yeah, exactly.
that would not be her niche. But like
Yeah. She likes white men and she has no booty.
Aisha Tyler, she
Damn.
would have been great.
She
But
says
she's
that.
never
That's
tried.
what she says.
She
what
really
wants
don't
to
got
say.
no booty.
I
That's
think
what
that
discourages.
Issa Rae, she does Awkward Black Girl.
Oh,
she,
yeah.
she does her own web series, but she's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of I think up and coming comedians. It's just that they have to take their time to
Maybe they
step out and like
Yeah, maybe
someone
they
do their
don't.
own.
I was happy when they
People
put
don't
Kel
want
on.
to. People don't want to say what it is, man. Maybe they don't want black women on the show.
Dang.
Hey, it be like that, man. That's where we live.
I think it's definitely twofold. You got to step out of your comfort zone, and you also got to accept to roll this.
That
Give
is
it to
true.
you.
So Troy, what can we call
That was
your
sad.
segment?
That segment was sad as hell.
I'm
No,
crying
it's good. It's good.
It's
I
important.
love that we can talk
That's
here.
good,
This is
man.
this is a safe place, people. This is a
Sometimes
safe
you gotta
place.
let the hurt. You gotta let the
We
hurt
can
out.
conversate here,
You
okay?
gotta let the hurt out.
Yes.
All
Now-
the white people out there, give a black person $100 a day, man.
Hey,
Dang,
And-
honey.
or an Asian
If we
person.
had a holiday for black people, everything we've been through, whatever.
Y'all got
Just
a
give
whole
black- Nah.
And
I
like
want
Martin Luther King Day.
$100.
Hold up, first of all,
what?
with that month, they done start ramming all kinds of holidays in our month now. That shit don't even count. They done threw Valentine's Day into our month.
President's
and all that.
Day.
Yeah, President, come on, man. It ain't even Black History Month no
Right.
more.
You don't remember it's Black History Month until like the last week.
W with the
So
W.
hashtag
L with the L. It
okay.
can't-
Hashtag what?
Welcome to Troy's world. I mean, if that's too
Well,
much.
so 2 T-O or the number 2?
Hmm?
We need to know this.
Oh, okay, my fault. 2 T-O.
Welcome to Troy's
That's long, brother. That's a
world.
long
Is there
hashtag,
no
bro.
apostrophe? Troy's world.
Yeah, man. Just
W-O-R-L-D.
Welcome to my world, you know?
Make up your mind. We need to know.
Welcome to my world, okay?
Don't force it, Troy. Don't force it, Troy.
Nah,
Give me
no,
some time.
because I mean, I didn't know it had to be in hashtag form, so that's
It
why.
helps. It helps with the moment.
Okay, yeah. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
All right. What's
Bye,
going on in
Troy
your
Wray.
world?
All right, now I figured since we had Nicole Wray on, and we talked about the Rockefeller weekend, I can give a brief, quick account on how the Rockefeller weekend happened for me, like how it even came about.
Okay.
All right, cool. Quick, it was like 2002-03. I was broke. I'm like 21 years old. I'm broke. I didn't have no ride, and I was borrowing my mother's truck at the time. Okay. I went to a store called. If you don't know no better, that's good for your life.
Yes.
I'm about to
That's
go
good for your
ahead.
life.
Well, now,
Yeah.
boys and girls, I'm sorry. We have come to the end of our program. Thank you so much for tuning in. Time flies way too fast on this show. We might need an extra hour.
Shake.
Do we need an extra hour?
Play that daddy. I'm trying to. Play this
Rollo
Marvin
needs an
Gaye.
extra
I can't
hour.
Harlem shake it on Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, Rollo needs an extra.
You're making me sleepy.
Now real quick. You have shows Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I have a show.
And you have a show.
At Arena Players in Baltimore. That's 801 McCullough Street in Baltimore. Come on, showtime is 9 o'clock. Doors open 8 o'clock.
How much is it?
It's
do
$20.
this.
$20.
Yeah, Stacy Carver, man, you know you good. Stacy Carver, myself, Big Shorty, Mr. Marcel, and there's one other gentleman.
And Rollo. Shake back. Where are your shows at? This
Oh, I'm
week?
about to splash and learn.
Thank you so much. They did. I think the little girl did upstairs. I'm sorry. But I made banana pudding for you guys.
That looks good. I just don't
And
need it.
yeah, so I made this for like Common and a whole bunch of other people for their birthday, so it's good. Trust me.
Wow.
Yeah, we got forks in the back. But thank you, Eric Terminator, for being our engineer, Stretch for our camera guy, Ricardo, our manager, DJ K Meta on the ones and twos, Danielle, our intern, Christina Hammond, our producer. Would not be the same
That's
without
right.
you. Cousin, we love you.
Yeah, cousin.
Ali Blah Blah, entertainment
What's up, Ali?
news.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blue.
And to my right, I have Troy Redden.
There we go. She almost after that, but she good.
And to my left, we have Rollo Wakens.
Whoa. Man, when Trey Songz coming back?
Man, after that.
Whoa.
He on hiatus.
And I am Christina Payne. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Christina Payne Show. We love you and appreciate you more than you know. Thank you for tuning in. Island Away.